Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of kooky, crazy kids in love that love reacting to Avatar The Last Airbender.
Yes, we do.
So this is Avatar The Last Airbender, Season 2, Episode number 16 that we're checking out today. And you can get early ad-free access to these reactions. You can get a month ahead right now over on Patreon. Links in the description of this video. You ready to do this?
I'm so ready.
Okay. Please tell me they find Appa this episode.
Seriously.
Hmm.
Sokka.
We found a printer to make our posters.
Aw, you work so hard.
I've been working all day on my Appa.
Sokka, the arrow was on Appa's head.
I haven't seen him in a while, okay?
It looks just like him to me.
Thank you. I worked really... Why do you feel the need to do that?
Poor Sokka. Spent a lot of time on that. And as someone that sucks at art, I sympathize.
I love that Momo's helping to pass him out.
Mm-hmm.
So you're the genius behind this incredible brew. How would you like to have your own tea shop?
My own tea shop? This is a dream come true.
But at what price?
I'll provide you with a new apartment in the upper ring. The tea shop is yours to do whatever you want.
They're gonna run drugs out of the back, though. Yeah, it's a tough deal. It sounds too good to be true.
At least know who you're getting into business with.
Does anyone come in with news about Appa?
Just be patient.
Wow, you're right. Patience really pays off.
Oh no! Could be Judy.
Did the Dai Li throw you in jail?
What?
You had to be reprogrammed.
The Dai Li are the protectors of our cultural heritage. Simply took a short vacation to Lake Laogai. Dropping flyers and putting up posters isn't permitted within the city.
We don't care about the rules and we're not asking permission. We're finding Appa on our own and you should just stay out of our way.
That might come back to bite us in the...
From now on, we do whatever it takes to find Appa.
You're lucky you didn't go to Avatar State.
Some rules.
Yeah, tough.
Oh!
That was a bit unnecessary.
You broke your house.
Guest house.
It's still their house for now, though.
They don't trust me anymore. I don't think I can keep working like this.
The Earth King has invited you to Lake Laogai.
I am honored to accept.
So that's like some kind of
Trigger word, yeah.
Should we take care of him? It's much too dangerous for us to confront him directly. Let's see if we can still handle this quietly.
So I was thinking about names for my new tea shop, the Jasmine Dragon. It's dramatic, poetic.
The Avatar's here in Ba Sing Se, and he's lost his bison.
We have a chance for a new life here. We could lose all the good things that are happening for us.
Good things that are happening for you. Have you ever thought that I want more from life than a nice apartment and a job serving tea?
There's nothing wrong with a life of peace and prosperity. I suggest you think about what it is that you want from your life and why.
I want my destiny.
Why?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tea Weevil. No, that's stupid.
We'll split up to cover more area. Toph, I guess you should just come with me.
Why? Because you think I can't put up posters on my own? It's upside down, isn't it? I'll just go with Sokka.
Aww.
Katara, I think I can help you.
Ooh.
Katara, I've changed!
No, you haven't. And the only reason you've changed is because you brainwashed.
Katara, what is it?
Jet's back.
I'm here to help you find Appa. I swear I've changed.
You're lying. He's not lying.
How can you tell?
It's heartbeat.
When people lie, there's a physical reaction. He's telling the truth.
He believes he is, yeah.
If Jet says he can take us to Appa, we have to check it out.
All right. But we're not letting you out of our sight.
I definitely don't believe Jet would use the word troubled. I was troubled before.
Yeah.
No. You could say I made a mistake.
He was here.
They took that big thing yesterday. Shipped him out to some island. I've been cleaning up fur and various leavings all day. Foreman said some rich royal type on Whale Tail Island bought him up. Guess for a zoo or such. Could be the meat'd be good.
We've got to get to Whale Tail Island. Where's Whale Tail Island?
Here it is. It's near the South Pole, almost all the way back home.
Aang, it'll take us weeks just to get to the tip of the Earth King, and then we'll need to find a boat to get to the island.
We have to try.
Must be nice to visit an island.
Don't you have some more hair to clean up?
No more need for old Sweepy.
Old Sweepy.
All right, let's get moving. I'll come with you.
We don't need your help.
Why won't you trust me?
Gee, I wonder.
Was this guy your boyfriend or something?
For like 20 minutes.
I can tell you're lying. Jet!
I thought you said you didn't have your gang anymore.
I don't.
We were so worried. How did you get away from the Daili? Got arrested by the Daili a couple of weeks ago. We saw them drag him away.
I've been living peacefully in the city.
This doesn't make any sense. They're both telling the truth.
No, it's not.
Sokka.
They both think they're telling the truth. Jet's been brainwashed.
Good job, Sokka.
Stay away from me.
All right, well, how do you break the brainwash, though?
Yeah. I mean, you're all crowding him like that's gonna do something, but I don't think that inherently stops brainwashing.
If we all hug him.
Out of my way, Skinny.
That's pretty cool. Smart.
Slick move.
If you don't want to end up like him, you'll do what I say.
The Daili must have sent Jet to mislead us, and that janitor was part of their plot too.
I need to find a way to jog his real memories.
Maybe Katara could kiss him. That should bring something back.
Maybe you should kiss him, Sokka.
Toph's gonna kiss him.
Oh, wait, I got it.
Try to think of something from
good
the
idea.
past that triggers your emotions. The Fire Nation.
Close your eyes. Picture it.
Yep, that'll enrage him.
It's too painful.
Maybe this'll help.
Yeah, heal his mind.
Ooh.
They took me to a headquarters under the water, like a lake.
Remember what Judy said? She said she went on vacation to Lake Laogai.
That's it. Lake Laogai.
But is this the trap?
So I guess like Laogai doesn't trigger it. It has to be the whole phrase.
Mom was like, I'm not going down there. Screw that.
Makes you think of the place in Game of Thrones where they keep the wildfire.
Good call.
I'm Judy.
I'm Judy. Welcome to Ba Sing Se.
I think there might be a cell big enough to hold Appa up ahead. I think it's through here.
Appa!
Expecting someone else?
Son of a bitch.
Yep, this is definitely a trap.
Now that's something different.
You have made yourselves enemies of the state.
Yeah, Toph.
Nice.
No, Earthbenders are pretenders.
Way to go, Tom.
Yes. Oh no! Good job, Jet. Dude can fight.
Long Thing is escaping!
All right, Avatar, you've caused me enough problems.
Tell me where he is!
Agree to exit the city now, and I'll waive all charges against you and allow you to leave with your lost pet.
You're in no position to bargain.
Am I not? Jet, the Earth King has...
Oh, there you go.
I am honored to accept his invitation.
Let's set you free to go find.
You're mine now.
Oh, okay. Iroh.
So, the Blue Spirit. I wonder who could be behind that mask.
What are you doing here?
I was just about to ask you the same thing. What do you plan to do now that you've found the Avatar's bison? Keep it locked in our new apartment? Should I go put on a pot of tea for him?
First, I have to get it out of here.
And then what? You never think these things through. You had him, and then you had nowhere to go.
I would have figured something out.
No! If his friends hadn't found you, you would have frozen to death.
I know my own destiny, Uncle.
Is it your own destiny? Or is it a destiny someone else has tried to force on?
Exactly.
It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big questions. Who are you? And what do you want?
Be your own man.
Way to go, Iroh. Have that tough conversation. He's been
A long time coming.
Yeah.
And can waterbend, but he can't heal.
Jet, I'm your friend.
He doesn't know that.
Do your duty, Jet.
He can't make you do this. You're a freedom fighter.
The reverse trigger.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh god.
I'm sorry, Aang.
Don't be.
Katara, we need you. Right now.
This isn't good.
You guys go and find Appa. We'll take care of Jet.
Just go. We'll take care of him. He's our leader.
I'll be fine.
He's lying.
Yeah.
Appa's gone. Long Fang beat us here.
If we keep moving, maybe we can catch up with them. You think we can outrun them?
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Shit.
What is it, Mom?
Appa. Appa. Yes!
And he's pissed.
Screw your freaking wall. Both of them. Good teamwork. Ooh, get that motherfucker.
I can handle you by myself.
Just eat him.
No, you can't. Ew.
Oh, skipped him like a stone.
Good boy, Appa.
Aww.
You did the right thing, nephew. Leave it behind.
So who does Zuko want to be?
Ain't that the $1 million question?
Great ending.
Great all around episode.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sad for Jet.
Yeah.
Obviously went through the same sort of like admiration phase that Katara did. Like he seemed like a really good guy, and God, was there something badass about him living high up in the trees?
Yeah.
Bunch of rebels. Like, that was so appealing. Then he turned out to be very douchey for a time.
Yeah. Very, I mean, just a hurt person that hurts.
Yeah, exactly. But it was a turnoff,
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
A little bit of psychopath tendencies there for mass destruction of villages. But for him to come back and sort of have this redemption arc was nice. And I love the way that they told us that he wasn't going to be okay by Toph having that line about lying, bringing it back to that.
Yeah.
So while I don't like that Jet's not going to be okay, I do like the way they orchestrated the story.
Well said. Took the words out of my mouth, and you made them better because I wouldn't have made the point as good as you did. Really love what they did with Jet's character. I thought that he was just going to be that just in one episode, and then the little arc that he went on, the journey that he went on was satisfying and like also heartbreaking. And it's kind of, you see where Zuko could have ended up if he didn't have Iroh and he didn't have someone leading him, like trying to lead him away from that path of hate. And man, Iroh's speech, like it was just so impassioned. There was so much, like he knew this was a turning point, and this was everything he's been wanting to say for so long. It's like Zuko wasn't ready to hear it. And it's like, now is the time that he needs to hear it right now. If I need to say it because he was so close to, when it was going on a date, maybe starting to let go of this, the Avatar obsession and find his peace and find his tea shop. I always love Iroh. He's one of my favorite characters in the show. But it's crazy to say that was one of his best moments because he's had so many impressive moments, but to me, that was one of his best moments.
And I love the fact that it was a real big pivotal moment for both of them. I mean, Uncle Iroh's always been so jovial. And we heard angry Uncle Iroh. We don't, he whipped out the dad voice.
Yeah.
And we haven't really seen or heard him speak to Zuko that way before. So it was arresting for us as an audience, which was perfect because it was arresting for Zuko as well to hear that tone.
Yeah.
And it is a pivotal question. All of us have to ask ourselves this question at some point in our lives, whether we have negative influences over us or not. We have to ask ourselves, who is the person I want to be? What aligns with that? And you probably have to ask yourself what aligns with that on a daily basis. Whether you even do it on a subconscious level, you have to ask yourself, like, if I move forward in this direction, is that who I want to be? Is that is that the kind of person I want to be? Or do I need to move in this direction? Because that's more in line with who I am. That feels right. That's where my moral compass is. That's where my integrity lies. So however you ask it, we have to ask ourselves that question. And we'll ask ourselves that many times over. But it kind of feels like Zuko never has.
Nope.
Everything's been dictated to him. His revenge path, it's all been dictated to him. His destiny, the sense of entitlement that goes with that, like, it's so apparent. He never stopped to ask himself, do I want this? And yet he's finally, I think, gone through enough humility where he's vulnerable enough to pose the question to himself, which he wouldn't have done without Uncle Iroh's strong, forceful nudging. So thank God for Uncle Iroh, but also thank goodness for Zuko hearing it and finally making a decision for himself, being his own man, and not, I think, harboring guilt or shame about it. I mean, he's had a moment of redemption in the past, but you could tell he was in conflict on it. I think this was the first time he had a decision for himself that was a good decision, where it wasn't competing with a destiny anymore. It wasn't in conflict with a set path. It was a new path.
And it's very relatable. I mean, because like so many of us are guided by what our parents think that we should have, should be doing or should have done with our lives. And, and they set us on that path. And like, it is, I don't think it's common to question it and then maybe necessarily choose a different path that might be better for you and not necessarily something that like either like your parents or society, like, or your friends or whatever want you to do, for you to like say, no, this is what's going to make me happy, even if it's not something that is, I don't know, if it's something like that doesn't come with a lot of prestige, like, becoming king of the Fire Nation, like, finding the Avatar and doing all that. It's like, that's what Zuko thinks he needs to have in order to have happiness and acceptance and love. But, Iroh's there to tell him that he's got it no matter what from Iroh. So it's just time for Zuko to find it for himself. And man, I'm really, really curious and excited to see who Zuko chooses to be and what he does want. Like, I can't wait for that.
Yeah. I mean, we're finally going to get to know the real Zuko.
Yeah.
Which is thrilling. Because we've had glimmers of it. Small glimmers. Not even clear glimmers, but small, somewhat obscured glimmers have been there. And so I can't wait to see when he fully leans into it and becomes his own person. Like, is he going to have a sense of humor? I'm excited for that. Like, he's been so serious and taking himself so seriously all the time and so angry all the time that I'm really curious to see what his personality turns into when he doesn't have the shame of his father and the destiny of the kingdom and all that external stuff that he put on himself. Now that burden is off his shoulders, who the heck is this guy?
Well, I think he might become like a little bit more lighthearted. I don't think he's ever going to be like Iroh or whatever, like that jovial and like happy-go-lucky.
No.
I mean, you might be able to choose your own path and what you want to do with your life, but doesn't necessarily mean you're going to completely change your personality and all of a sudden he's going to be cracking jokes left and right.
No, but I also don't think we've really seen his personality. And what I mean by that is I'm not expecting a total transformation, although it's possible. But I think like the anger has been
so
the
dominant.
only aspect of a personality that we've seen. Like I don't know anything else outside of that. He's had some good human moments, but even then it's been like, again, under the banner of sort of shame because he's doing this good thing, but he's not supposed to, and he's mad about it. And like, he's supposed to be doing this thing over here and getting the Avatar. So I'm just curious, like, not that we'll see a totally different personality, but we might finally see the other aspects of his personality emerge.
Okay. I like Toph going to work, man. I love seeing her earthbend and just kick the crap out of people.
Yes.
She's so talented. It's great.
Although, I'm not going to lie. The guy who was keeping Appa prisoner.
Got off easy.
Oh my God, yeah. Skipping him over some water is not enough. Unless he can't swim, in which case I'll accept it.
Yeah, it would have been better if like she skipped him across the water and then instead of coughing up a shoe, it coughed up a leg. And so
I mean, what I really
it's
wanted.
a kid's show, I get it, but
What I really wanted is I wanted him to Hulk Loki that dude. I want him to pick up that guy and smash him from side to side like Hulk did to Loki. That I would have been, and then toss him in the water.
Yeah.
That I would have been, a little happier with.
Skipping was pretty fun though.
It was nice. It was a nice touch.
Yeah. You knew it was coming, but just to see Appa, the sun behind him as he's coming down. The whole
So
gang's
happy
together.
he's back.
Yeah.
So happy.
Momo flying down. Guess what I found?
I know. Momo's so happy too. And I will say that, for how big this reunion was, we didn't really get a lot of focus on Momo and Appa's reunion and Aang and Appa's reunion, which after like 4 or 5 episodes of Appa missing kind of feels like, oh, we need this moment. But I love what the show creators did because they knew we already were going to be feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
We already would have that emotion. They didn't need to like play it out a bit more by showing it to us. They're like, you're already here with us.
Yeah.
We're going to show you the action because that you don't know about. You obviously already know how Aang feels. You feel it too.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Aang cry and we saw, I don't know, just like sigh of relief and contentment from Appa. Yeah. So that was really great. That was really sweet.
Yeah.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want to see our full watch-along reaction for this, or you want to get early ad-free access, then check out Patreon. There's a link for that in the description on this video. And you can see Bucky being more of a ham. Thanks so much for seeing our reaction for Avatar, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.